How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to All the World's Worst. My name is Nicholas Purcell, and this show has been going a little differently than I expected it to. The point of this show has always been to be a celebration of so bad it's good media. Not necessarily a strict review show, although it could have some review videos, but it could also have things like dramatic readings, or, for example, my first video, I made the pizza from the room. Now, if I had done that today, that probably would have been a Nick's Kitchen episode, but still. One of the things I've wanted to do with this show is to take some critical looks back at some of my own work or the works of people that I know and have a good laugh about it. But the problem is, with my infrequent upload schedule, that aspect of the show has kind of become the prominent one. I've read one of my own stories and I've taken a look at my cousin Dylan's scrapbooks, and I'm realizing that the fact that so much of my content has to do with stuff that nobody's heard of on top of my infrequent upload schedule is probably the reason that my fan base is still, well, let's call it niche. I would like to say that I have a lot more interesting ideas for this show, and I will get to those as soon as I can. And if you've somehow found your way to this god and subscriber forsaken corner of the internet, consider commenting and letting me know what you would like to see. But with all of that aside, let's take a look back at another one of my old stories. So this is actually one that I've wanted to do an episode on for a while, but the problem is it's really short. So this would either have to be part of another episode, or if I was going to give it its own episode, it would have to have something special about it. Which is why for this episode, I decided I'm not going to narrate the story myself. Instead, I've gone searching through the website Fiverr for a good narrator, and I ended up coming across this guy, Jacob Phillip, who I think did an excellent job with this story. I've also put together a little video presentation for you, which combines the narration, some animations made in Microsoft Paint to imitate the style of my original illustrations, which you can see here, and some music that I wrote. The music was actually done previously for something else, but I'm using it here. It's the Aliens soundtrack now. Because yes, Aliens is the name of this story, which as you can probably tell is a misspelling of the word aliens. But I made sure the narrator pronounces it aliens because that's how we do things here. Alright, well I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, here is Aliens.
Aliens by Nicholas Purcell, age 5 or something. Earth, a pretty planet. It wasn't so pretty last month. That's when the aliens arrived. It was a day like any other. After a while, the sky turned red. There were loud beeps. That's when we saw it, the first UFO. Everyone heard a louder noise. It was 2 mother ships. Another spaceship landed, and more aliens got out. The aliens threw bombs. They shot lasers. They hit a few people, but not everyone. The aliens were winning. Earth was in 2 pieces. A war began. This will not be pretty. It was not pretty. One of the mother ships unleashed a monster. The aliens left. We had 2 huge magnets. We used magnetic force to cling Earth together. We don't want aliens back. That's why we have a force field now. The end.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. So I have no recollection of writing that story, I just found it in my closet one day. I assume I was around 5 when I wrote it. That's what I put in the video, but I have no idea. But I hope you liked it, and thanks again to Jake Phillip for lending his voice to this silly project. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I will see you next time, whenever that is. Bye.